guys, Gina here. In the beginning of SAO2 episode 11, Kirito is talking about the need to accept and know what killing a person actually means. However, during this whole conversation, this super serious conversation about death and killing people, Sinon's head is just in Kirito's lap, like real close to his, private parts, like a little too close for comfort. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, I don't know, if I was having a conversation with somebody about killing people, I probably just wouldn't be like all, laying in their lap. That's just me. Also, buttholes. Death Gun has killed 3 people in Gun Gale Online so far, and he's done this all with an audience. He makes sure that he has an audience before he kills these people because he wants people to watch. He wants people to see. For example, he killed Sexseed while he was on camera, during an interview, so he knew that there was a large amount of people watching. And we also learned that these people have died from heart failure, not brain damage. So Kirito has determined that there's just no way shooting someone in-game kills them IRL, so there must be some sort of preparation or recon taking place before these people die, meaning Death Gun needs to get this person's name and address and then show up at their house to be able to, kill them IRL. And how would they get your address? When you sign up for the BOB match, it's just in an open area. There's no privacy. You have to type in not only your real name, but your address as well, which I don't really understand why they need your address, but I guess. Since we determined that shooting someone in-game does not automatically kill them IRL, Death Gun has an accomplice. There's 2 Death Guns. So Death Gun number 1 is the guy who is shooting them in-game, killing the player in-game. And then Death Gun number 2 is killing these people IRL simultaneously by injecting them with drugs, which causes heart failure somehow. In order for Death Gun number 1 to make sure that he's in line with Death Gun number 2 as far as killing the person simultaneously, he does this weird cross shit, which is just a cover-up for him to check his watch. It's a little elaborate, don't you think? But gets the job done. Oh my god, and then Death Gun number 2 is actually in Sinon's room right now, so close to injecting her with the needle. Sinon just starts to have like a panic attack, therefore causing a heart rate warning to come up, and obviously Kirito has to calm her down because he's just the one who takes care of everybody and Sinon's fucking useless at this point. One thing I want to point out is that when Asuna learns what the fuck is actually going on, she decides to head over to the hospital or rehab center, whatever, in which Kirito is diving. Remember the nurse, just don't forget about the nurse. I have no idea if she means anything, but there's a nurse sitting by his side, so I'm curious as to her role in all of this. Maybe that means that the nurse is Death Gun number 2, the one who's actually killing people for real by administering the drugs, which she would have access to stuff like that. Which would mean that Chris Height, the guy that was most likely responsible for handpicking the one who watches over Kirito while he plays, is in on it. But, hold on, wait, there would also need to be a 3rd person acting as Death Gun number 1 because Chris Height is in Alfheim Online right now, and the nurse is watching over Kirito. That leaves nobody to play as Death Gun number 1, so who is it? I'm gonna go with Sinon's friend. I don't have any evidence to really support this, but that's who I think. So their plan of attack, as far as killing Death Gun, is Kirito is going to show up on the radar. He's gonna walk out of the cave and he's gonna draw out Death Gun. And when he draws out Death Gun, Sinon is going to fire her sniper rifle. I think she's still gonna be in the cave and she's gonna shoot at him. However, Death Gun's rifle, when he shoots, doesn't give away his position. And you also can't see the, what are they called? Fucking, lines when someone shoots at you. You can't see those. So this is gonna be really, really, really tough for Sinon. I'm not quite sure if she can even pull it off. Oh, and then the drone broadcast camera thing. Oh, if Asuna sees all that going on, all that canoodling between Sinon and Kirito, she is going to be one pissed off girlfriend. Speaking of girlfriend, Kirito didn't even really answer Sinon's question of do you have someone like a significant other watching you. He never actually answered her. He's just like, no, well, and then he just doesn't really say anything. And then he says to Sinon, you know, look, you're canoodling with a girl basically. People are gonna think you're a lesbian. Not that there's anything wrong with being a lesbian. I'm gonna go ahead and give this episode a 7. I don't know, I didn't love it. Anyways, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video because this really helps me out. Subscribe for more anime reviews and go follow me on Twitter. You can find the link down below in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.